School is important, but there's so much more to learn beyond textbooks and tests. There are so many people out there who are book smart, but they don't know how things work in the real world. So let's have an eye-opening discussion about some of the most important skills that they forgot to include in our academic program. The first important life lesson I wish I'd known more about earlier in my life is emotional intelligence. You see, schools teach us a lot of academic stuff, like math, science, and history. But what about our feelings? Emotions are a big part of who we are, and understanding them is key to living a happier and more fulfilling life. By developing emotional intelligence, we can learn to understand our emotions better. We can discover ways to manage stress, handle tough situations, and even communicate our feelings effectively. It also teaches us to empathize with others. Emotional intelligence is made up of 4 important parts that we should understand. Let's take a closer look at each one. The first part is self-awareness. Knowing yourself is really important. It means understanding your strengths and weaknesses and being aware of your emotions and how they affect you. Surprisingly, most people think they know themselves, but only a small percentage truly do. The second part is self-management. Managing your emotions is a key part of emotional intelligence, especially when things get tough. People who struggle with self-management tend to react without thinking. But by developing your emotional intelligence, you can go from automatically reacting to thoughtfully responding. Taking a pause, breathing, and finding ways to calm yourself down can help you manage your emotions better. The third part of emotional intelligence is social awareness. It's not just about understanding yourself. You also need to understand others. Social awareness means being able to read a room and understand other people's emotions and dynamics. People who are socially aware practice empathy, which means they try to understand how others feel and see things from their perspective. This helps us communicate and collaborate better with our colleagues or family or friends. And the last part of emotional intelligence is relationship management. Building and managing relationships is a vital part of emotional intelligence. It involves influencing, coaching, mentoring, and effectively resolving conflicts. While some people might avoid conflict, it's important to address issues as they come up. Unresolved conflicts can waste a lot of time and harm morale. Understanding and developing these 4 components of emotional intelligence can make a big difference in your personal and professional life. Remember, emotional intelligence is about knowing yourself, managing your emotions, understanding others, and building strong relationships. It's like having a superpower that can bring out the best in you and those around you. Alright, let's talk about the second important life lesson I wish I'd learned about in school, and that is financial literacy. Financial literacy is all about having the knowledge and confidence to understand important money concepts such as saving, investing, budgeting, and debt. When we know about these things, we gain a sense of financial well-being and trust in ourselves to make smart decisions. When you learn how to deal with your money, you become empowered to make informed decisions about your finances. You'll know how to create a budget to track your income and expenses, so you don't spend more than you earn. And this is the crucial part of this point. Never spend more money than you earn. It's important to be mindful of your spending and focus on things that truly matter to you. Don't feel pressured to buy a new car that you can't afford just because others in your social circle expect it. When you learn about financial literacy, you'll also understand the importance of saving money for emergencies or big goals, like buying a house or going to college. It also teaches us about investing, which means putting our money to work to make it grow over time. It's like planting seeds in a garden and watching them grow into big, healthy plants. Learning about investing can help us build wealth and secure our financial future and teach us how to avoid debt, which is when we owe money to someone else. By understanding the dangers of debt and learning how to manage it wisely, we can avoid getting into financial trouble and stay on track towards our goals. So by learning about financial literacy, we become more confident in managing our money. We gain the knowledge and skills to make smart financial choices, build a secure future, and create the life we want. Let's look at a few examples of how to learn more about this. There are many books and online articles available that can teach you about personal finance. Some popular books on financial literacy include Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki and The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. Also, listening to podcasts can give you a good understanding of money. Another option to learn more about financial literacy is to take online courses. These courses cover various topics like money management, investing basics, and retirement planning. YouTube is a good source to find someone reliable to follow, but make sure you do your research before you sign for any online course. You could also attend workshops or seminars. These events are often organized by financial experts and institutions providing valuable insights into managing your money effectively. If you want personalized advice tailored to your specific financial situation, consider consulting a financial advisor. Remember, learning about financial literacy is an ongoing process, and practice makes perfect. By educating yourself and applying what you learn, you can gain the knowledge and confidence to make sound financial decisions that will benefit you in the long run. If you're enjoying this video and feel like you're getting value out of it, it would mean a lot to me if you drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's get to the third life lesson I wish I learned in school. The importance of continuous learning and never stopping to expand our knowledge and skills. You see, school teaches us many subjects and provides us with a foundation of knowledge, but often we think that learning ends once we graduate. However, the truth is that learning should be a lifelong journey. Think of it this way. Imagine your brain as a muscle that needs exercise to stay strong and healthy. Just like we go to the gym to keep our bodies fit, we need to keep our minds active and engaged through ongoing learning. When we embrace the idea of continuous learning, we open ourselves up to countless opportunities for personal growth and development. We can explore new interests, acquire new skills, and adapt to the ever-changing world around us. Continuing to study and learn has many benefits. It keeps our minds sharp, enhances our problem-solving abilities, and boosts our creativity. It allows us to stay up to date with advancements in our chosen fields and adapt to new technologies and trends. Lifelong learning expands our perspectives and broadens our understanding of the world. It enables us to engage in meaningful conversations, make informed decisions, and contribute to our communities in a more impactful way. Fortunately, we live in a time when learning has become more accessible than ever before. We have online courses, educational platforms, books, podcasts, and various other resources at our fingertips that can help us stay up to date and spark our curiosity. So let's forget about the misconception that learning ends with school. Nurture your curiosity and never stop seeking knowledge. Whether it's mastering a new hobby, acquiring a new language, or diving deep into a field of interest, remember that learning is not a destination, it's a lifelong adventure. Now we arrive to our last important lesson that I believe schools should teach, which is the skill of knowing how and when to quit. In school, we're taught to never give up and always keep going, which is good in some situations. But sometimes, quitting can be the right thing to do. Quitting doesn't mean weak or failing. It means we're making a smart decision to stop doing something that is not working for us anymore. It's like changing our path to find something better. Knowing when to quit is about recognizing when something is not making us happy or helping us grow. It could be a bad relationship, a job that doesn't fulfill us, or an activity that no longer interests us. Quitting allows us to let go of things that are holding us back and make space for new opportunities. This can be a brave choice because it shows that we're listening to ourselves and putting our well-being first. It's important to remember that quitting doesn't mean we're giving up on everything. It means we're choosing to prioritize what truly matters to us. If schools taught us about quitting in a positive way, it would help us make better decisions. So let's change the idea that quitting is always bad and embrace the idea that sometimes it's the right thing to do. If you enjoyed this video, you might be interested in my other video where we're discussing the unexpected benefits of having no friends. Make sure to check it out and don't forget to share your thoughts on what you feel was missing in your school education that could have positively impacted your life. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.